It doesn't even. Oh,
He said there's no password.
yeah.
What was that? Is that somebody doing it?
No, it was your phone. It says you're live. Yeah, we're live. I'm gonna ask.
All right. All right, all volume, it's off. All right, guys, we're live from Sleepy Hollow, New York. We were down here doing an investigation, doing some filming, and we're gonna do a podcast about what we've actually gone through today. I got Tyler back. Heather and Mike, our camera guy. Heather, you guys know, is our medium. You've seen her before. And so,
Trouble.
all right, there's the start. I don't know, anybody got anything to say before I start complaining about the whole trip so far? No? Okay.
I was gonna say.
We got a bunch of talkers here.
You're for Halloween.
So yeah,
So
so
you're not doing it.
we planned this, we're filming for an episode, and I knew it was gonna be Halloween, but I didn't think it's gonna be what it is, because Sleepy Hollow isn't like Salem. There aren't like Halloween shops and witch shops. The center of town is busy, but it's like T-Mobile, CVS, like Margie's Hair. There's no like Halloween, or like there's the Headless Horseman bagel shop, which is just a bagel shop. There's a thrift souvenir shop that's Headless Horseman, which we'll hit on the way out.
It's a funeral home.
Yes. They have a funeral home, and out front they have the Spirit Halloween Headless Horseman animatronic skull. Like, you're going in there to pay your respects, and they got Spirit Halloween displays on the front lawn. This place is just weird. I don't.
It's not like a bad weird though.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not what we expected.
It's chaotic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we came down with a script. We had shot lists, and we knew where we were going. Everywhere we go is either 400 tourists in the shot. We tried to film a scene by the bridge, and I looked in the distance, and everybody's got their phones up filming us. Like, who are we? So
We should really look the hashtag up.
There is.
but yeah, there's that. Then we had a whole investigation planned at the lighthouse. We go out there. We had all the equipment. I've got Heather here. You can't get within a quarter mile of it. It's all fenced out. You can't get there. Yeah, the cemetery was nice. The cemetery was nice.
How
I mean,
weird is
how
that,
nice is
though?
the cemetery? No, but it's an old, like, there's a lot of like, the energy there felt good. It didn't feel like a bad.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of good energy there, but there's people everywhere. You try to take a shot. There's tours going. There's
can't
going to the
drive.
museum.
Yeah, you can't drive to like a location and you're about to hit people.
And they just walk right down the middle of the road.
Yeah, like you're not there. Like,
Traffic was terrible.
oh my, it's like what, like a quarter mile, not even a mile to get from the hotel to the end of where, and it takes like 30 minutes. Just everybody is here. But there's nothing going on.
And anything that is here, you can't get access to. It's closed. Like, the lighthouse is closed. You can't get to the bridge because it's closed. There's fences around. You can't
Yeah,
get
that's even the walking bridge. It was all like, yeah.
there. Really.
So we got a lot of like B-roll footage. We did a couple scenes. We're gonna plan to come back and just film it when it's not the tourist season here. But I mean, it's
Are we gonna talk about how they didn't find your reservation? We almost didn't stay.
so we get here and I made the room on booking.com, and when we got here, it was 15, 20 minutes of looking and you're not here, and we're standing.
Person to person.
Yeah, like I got two people go, so we're standing back and we're kind of like talking, and now I'm like, well, if they don't have the room, like maybe we should just go. And the guy looks at me, sees my shirt, sits back, and he's like, "Would be under terror talk." And I'm like, it could be. At least sounded good. But so like, Heather, you want to talk?
That's a word.
So actually, we've been driving around together. We're going to like all these places together. So it's me and Tyler, Mike, and Heather in the back. And we're all, I've heard Heather's voice like 6 times today in the last 8 hours.
I have to observe first. I just
Observe.
I'm checking out the energy. So yes, I have done a little quiet, but I was just observing.
So what's like being a medium, what's your take on this whole place? Have you felt anything? Has anybody tried to come, anything like from the time we've gotten here till now?
No.
I tried to fill like a 5-minute gap there. I was trying to get a sip of coffee. No, okay, next topic.
Do I have to speak anymore?
Oh my
No,
goodness.
what I meant by that was there was nothing dark, demonic, no real heavy energy. It was, like you said, the cemetery was good, right? There was nothing that was really bad or that felt off or anything like that. I mean, there was spirits in the cemetery, which there would be spirits, right? In any cemetery, that's normal. But there was nothing that was eye-catching, like wanted to communicate or even came close.
I think it's too many people.
There was an awful lot of people. Yeah, everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Mhm.
It's everywhere, which I understand it in Salem because there's things to do. Did everybody who's here come here and be like, oh, it's just called Sleepy Hollow, but there's nothing to do?
So you know, I like really looked into this trip. Like I was like, oh my God, nobody talks about how like it's not real. Like they're like they're all like, yeah, waste your time, waste your money, come stay out here and be an ass like we were.
They're like, that's, we're gonna go home. I'm like, no, let them all go and find out.
Yeah, we're gonna get hate mail right now.
So listen, you guys, Sleepy Hollow is really fun.
Yeah, awesome.
No, our viewers are gonna know, like, go there with a, okay, so you could go a day trip, you could do the museum. I saw there's a museum.
Yeah,
We
you
passed.
don't need to stay here unless you're coming from like far.
Yeah, like we planned the trip because we were gonna do the investigation, we were gonna do the, then we were gonna review the footage, we were gonna film it, and then now it's just like, you know, doing this and we got some stuff and, you know, we'll come back. But I don't remember what I was gonna say. It's just, I'm just stuck on like, yeah, there's just, that's right. So you can come do a day trip, you can do the museum, you can do the souvenir shop. You can spend a lot of time in the cemetery. It's big. It's
I feel like
hilly
that's the
landscaping.
main point.
Yeah, like big giant mausoleums. I mean, Washington Irving's grave is, I don't think we saw it, walk by it.
Yeah.
It's towards the beginning, it's up.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Some of those mausoleums are
We were about to film a scene at one of the mausoleums. And- Sorry, it's like alerts going. It's like an alert, like, go get those guys.
What are they like?
What story was about that I was telling you?
The mausoleums?
Oh, we're about to film a scene and these 3 girls like walk in front of us and literally like, what are you guys doing? We're like, oh, we're just filming a series for Amazon. Oh, okay. And then they literally stood in the mausoleum like, you're like, they wouldn't leave. No, we weren't filming, guys. You're not in it. Somebody like say something, so I can have some coffee here. You guys are all very quiet. We got like people waiting for a day to tune into this. And
Yeah, right.
I was like, we are here. We are here.
Oh, what did we miss? Where else did we go?
I mean, the staff here is really nice.
They are nice. Mark is awesome.
Yes.
Mark is awesome.
100%.
What was the other guy's name? I didn't, the first guy that checked it. Did anybody catch his name?
Nope.
Taller guy.
No,
I
because
didn't
I
get
felt like we were really annoying Mark. Like we were like, so yeah, chicken scratching.
Chicken scratch.
Hold on, wait, it gets worse because we went back downstairs afterwards to find out what time he like was leaving. Weird.
Well, that's what you could do, invite him down here.
Yeah.
I wanted him to give us the history of like somebody local that can tell us some stuff, and I was really trying to bait him in. I was going to talk about other. And I was just bait him onto the podcast. He didn't get the bait.
We probably could have got the gas station guy.
Definitely, that can't be. But he only understood
We could
about a third of what we said.
We could have probably filmed in there.
Why? It's coming live from the BP.
Was it BP? I thought it was mobile.
It was, she's right, yeah.
Was it mobile?
Yeah, mobile's right.
Oh, BP is what I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
No, mobile's the one we went in the first time and you were like, they don't have anything. I like, because I had to get a different vitamin water. They didn't have my flavor.
But why was that? What complaint?
Because I said, are you sure you don't want anything?
Oh,
Yes. That was awesome.
Okay, so anyway.
Oh,
I'm curious, we've been here so long, just going in circles. Look, kids, Big Bang Parliament.
Literally. He's over there crying.
Oh, man. I don't even know who laughed at that. Oh, some station, I guess. Oh, guys, this is the life of a podcast filmer, investigator, whatever the heck we are. I haven't slept since last night. I'm tired. Just spitting coffee out. All right, so let's, Heather, did you want, I'm trying to segue into something else. I'm catching my breath. Dude, and I don't know why I'm asking her, because she's not gonna give me a full answer.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you did anything special for Ring of Fire. Did you feel anything different? Did you have any rituals or anything like that?
Oh,
Nope.
For the eclipse.
Yeah, I figured that was done with
Wait, was it-
hollow for now.
Was it an eclipse or was it?
It's a Ring of Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so both words.
Mhm.
Okay.
I did my full moon ritual is what I did. So I did kind of an intention meditation. What did I want to release? What did I want to bring in? And lit candles and kind of did that. I didn't do anything really special, just the basic stuff that we.
Did you feel anything different from the eclipse? Like I didn't. I was expecting.
No, it was
It was-
foggy, I
it was
think,
very-
or
yeah, we
raining,
were-
yeah, I couldn't see
We
it.
could have saw a little as it was clear, but we could.
I saw, I know
Yeah.
It went up from, if you're looking this way, so Jersey's up here, California, it went like Texas, like up that way.
Right.
So we would have saw a piece of it. Right.
Texas gets everything, right? Like they get to see it all.
Well, that's because the flat, I won't do it again. They're so tired of talking about the flat earth. I literally feel like they watch and then they go, here he goes on the flat earth again. And it's not, I'm not even a flat earther. It just makes sense. I don't,
But you are.
the globe doesn't make, no, I think it's something maybe in between. It's either a
So
giant.
he doesn't want to be wrong. He's like, oh, it's a little round, but like kind of flat.
Well, because I know it's not what they say because of the dimensions. Here we go again.
I hate that. I hate that.
Vast. Well, it's not, they give you the dimensions of the globe. So then people go out, and we've talked about this before, they shoot lasers 1,000 miles across the ground. NASA says that by the formula of the Earth, there'll be over 1,000 feet of curvature, yet the laser goes straight across to that 1,000 feet. So they're disproving that. I'm not even arguing that. It's been disproven. I've seen that that's done. But nobody can prove anything else. They go up as high as they can go. Like, we're not talking about the NASA shit with the CGI and the ball. Amateurs send balloons up to literally before they break. And you can see as far as the camera gets. And it's the same thing. It just goes to a horizon and it's just straight. You can't see anything. And that's from all the way up there. So I don't have proof because I don't think we're like a record. I don't think like Jarrell's in there, like Superman flying in space. But it's not the globe that we think it is. It's not solar. You can go now. The thing is with the phones, when they did this, we didn't have any of that. Like NASA was formed and we're just a bunch of cavemen. Oh, look at the moon. Now we can go zoom in on stars and we can see that the stars aren't movable. They make the same reflection as if something through water. If you zoom in, I can go outside right now. We can do it on my phone and you'll be like, oh, that doesn't look like it's flickering the water. It's because we have something over us. But okay, there's no more flat earth for you guys. Sorry. Every fucking episode is like this, and flat earth.
It's like
This is and flat earth.
into it.
Comes up all the time.
All right, so rewind. So you didn't.
Sorry about that.
Oh, the energy with the eclipse. I mean, I can feel a collective heaviness, but it wasn't as intense as I thought it was going to be.
Because you said collective, and I love this. Tell everybody how you were, Crystal.
What about a crystal?
How you were in life. It fascinates me that you can be part of a collective, but be aware that you're part of it.
Well, so it was past life regression therapy, right? That was used that I did, and the life that came up was I was a crystal, right? And you learn about that life and how that life works, what happened in that life. And part of what I learned during that was that it is a collective energy. It's not just one soul that's in it. It's a collective.
Do they show what you do? I'm not being a ball buster, I'm trying, because people are gonna ask, like, I'm gonna get comments,
Yeah,
what do you
like,
do with
I
your
have
crystal?
so many questions and I don't even want to ask. 'cause I don't
Do you
even
not
know.
experience boredom as a crystal? Because I know dogs don't experience boredom. They live every like 3 minutes. That's why they're always like, oh, there's no boredom there.
No, I mean, so it wasn't very long, right? There were significant parts of the life that I saw, so there was no boredom per se that I saw. The one thing that I saw was like, I protected a lion, right? It hid behind me when an arrow was coming. So that was like my job, I guess, at that point was to help
Lion
save
protector.
people or, something along those lines. And then usually you see yourself die, right? That's part of the past life regression therapy is there's a point where you're supposed to see your death. And you're supposed to heal from it, right? Whatever came over from that life into this life, there's healing or something like that. So you usually see the actual death. And I did, I like popped out and I was in the waterfall. It was really cool.
So the deaths that I saw, same thing. I go into the water, I go, nope, and I pop up. Like, I'm out.
But that was a vision. So that's
trap.
right.
So,
Okay.
because you can't die. Like, I can't see myself go, oh, I'm dead. Like, I can pop out of the body, but energy can't die. So I can't.
Right. But when the regression, you usually see how you die, right? Whether it's you're in a deathbed and your family's surrounding you, or
Oh, I didn't see
a
that.
gunshot, or you usually see that type of thing.
I'm so lost, right? Are you? Oh, okay.
So what she does is
No, I get that, but what were you in the waterfall as? The crystal still or no?
No, that's when I came out.
as a person.
And like in the collective energy, and then it was,
Oh, so her energy left.
Yeah.
Okay,
Justice.
okay.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Was it like a hive kind of mind, like everybody thought the same thoughts and stuff like that?
it was, yes, but it was kind of, it's hard to explain because I didn't see the other energies or who the other energy was that was in there also. But it's kind of like a collective decision, I guess, but being a crystal, there's not much you need to make decisions on, you know what I mean? So it was a huge rock.
If anybody's confused about collective, you can watch a Rick and Morty episode where he dates a collective. So it's like the girl, everybody on the planet is the girl. So he's like,
So he dated himself.
no, he's dating the girl, but the
He's
girl
a-
is everybody.
But was that included?
No, he's not from the planet. He goes to the planet.
Oh,
She
okay.
took
You left
over.
that part out.
Yeah, she took over a planet with her people. So they go onto a planet that's like all shit people. And then she takes over all their, and becomes they all become part of her.
Okay.
So he finds her, goes to the planet, and like, he's bringing in like everybody, like guys, girls, because it's all in one. Yeah, it's pretty funny, but I never understood a collective until you see it like that. You're like, oh, I get it. Like, yeah, like they're in the room doing this, and then like, but there's a town there, and like people are, yeah, but they're all together. I don't know, it's crazy.
Like the
That was a great description, wasn't it?
I'm like, okay.
existence.
There we go. Mike's been doing like
The greatest voice.
Mike's been
Yeah.
doing like the movie theater voiceovers all night. I think it's like sound in the back, and then he whistles a theme song all night. He's been listening. I'm like, what's my theme song? Okay, Mike.
I get it though, I get it.
Whatever you say.
What's the way everybody that knows me knows exactly what that saying is.
And if you guys know him and you're watching, make sure you follow her. Check in every Tuesday. Wednesday.
I have no idea. You've been tossing,
Why?
what was it? Tossing Tuesdays, what was the tea that you made up upstairs? That's wherever we are.
Tallulah.
No,
I don't remember. I was gonna do true crime. No.
no,
Yeah.
no,
Something Thursday, wasn't I? I sent it to you.
no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about an hour ago.
Like Toss Tuesdays or something like that.
Thank you.
Toss it.
Didn't I say you?
An hour ago, we were at the lighthouse. Big Ben.
Where are we?
Then,
This is bad.
then, we got
All right, guys, this is a boring podcast. What else are we
I'm
gonna say?
so sorry.
It's not boring for us.
I know,
We're having a
all
blast.
our, like, inside jokes.
Listen, I hope you guys we're in literally a hallway in the
We're-
downstairs basement of all mess. We literally commandeered a hallway, broke in, got some chairs, got a
Don't
table.
use that.
What? Well, the doors were unlocked.
Yeah.
No,
Out of order,
Listen.
we broke it.
Mark said, just use whatever you want.
You did.
That's what he
Take it
said.
back.
So.
Yes,
I
we
wanted
are.
to leave like an impression of our podcast people.
Fire
Oh,
drill.
this is what he did. They'll take pictures. They were here. So I can come to you. So I gotta explain something.
Closed.
We've gone out, me and Heather have done this before. We've gone out filming and stuff like that. And usually we're not any more different than anybody else, right? We brought, like action. We brought that thing, the clapper. You do that, it's actually the entire town goes, and they pull out the cameras. I can't wait to see the clips of like,
I'm
saw filming in Sleepy Hollow this week.
What movie's coming out?
We don't gonna say something about that though. One of the things I've been saying, I don't want to give out tons of information here, but when people ask what you're doing, very briefly, we're filming an investigation for Amazon. It'll be out in 6 months or so. That's all we're saying. I asked the guy at the front desk after saying that, is there a place that we could podcast at? He literally took us on a tour of the entire hotel, basements, literally walked in the bride's room where there's a wedding here in the main banquet hall, there's a wedding, there's a Jewish wedding here, which we'll get into in a minute. But this guy's like, oh, you guys can go in here. So he goes on the door and he's like, hold on. We know there's people in there. And then he just goes, and I saw the bride, she had everything in front of her face though, like, I thought I was watching a horror movie. Like the veil, I couldn't see her face. I was like, uh-oh. But he's just like, oh, excuse me, like you knew they were in there.
And then he like stepped back and then went back in and
Oh,
was like,
no, no.
I just want to make sure that.
No, that's a different room. He goes into the prep rooms.
Okay.
That was the one in the corner.
Mhm.
And she's like, oh, no, it's okay. And he literally goes, oh, no, it's okay. So then when he leaves, I imitated him. But he was like, oh.
And she walked out.
And as I was in, she came like sneak behind us. And Heather, he did not get offended. Men don't get offended by bad handwriting.
No, he was not a man.
He was just like,
You said, oh, what is this chicken scratch?
that's not what I
It's
said.
a little chicken.
This guy took a Post-it and he was gonna write the email address.
Email, yeah.
So I could email him a copy of my confirmation. As he was handing it to me, it literally looked like you took a check. You put it on an ink pad and then you put it on the Post-it and it just went tick, 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 tick. So he hands it to me and I go, what did you put a check on an ink pad? Not a check on an ink pad. And he literally goes, oh man, like what you like, dude, you're a pro, grow up. It's just fucking handwriting. Like now I want to go out to be like, did I offend you about the handwriting? Because it really sucks, but it doesn't mean you're a bad person. I'm allowed to say you have chicken handwriting.
Chicken scratch.
It was horrible. It was literally little.
I read it fine.
Mark. So, should we talk about the wedding?
Oh, God.
I'd love to play the clip, but I'm using it to record right now.
Wait, did you send it to us? Do we all have it or are you being selfish?
It's a big file.
Let's make sure you're selfish.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the quick version here. So again, we checked in, couldn't find the room. We were gonna leave, but he's like, no, my room's not refundable. So we're trying to do all this stuff. There's a wedding. There's a Jewish, what do they call it? I don't want to insult anybody.
A wedding?
There's a type of Jewish people. It's not like the religious
I don't think they're
I think-
Hasidics.
They're not Hasidic?
They're
But I
not.
saw the hats.
It doesn't matter. That's just religion.
Okay,
So
so
just call them Israelis. An Israeli wedding.
I don't know that we should do that.
I don't.
Some censored. I don't know what happens.
Make sure we're still alive.
I don't even want to look. But so this giant wedding, they finally found our room, and I requested a room with a balcony because I smoke. So I want a balcony. Get in the room, and I'm like, you hear that?
No, we didn't even get in the
We
room.
were walking down the hall, and we could hear like the music because they were outside. Get in the room. I go open the balcony door, and the wedding is just there in my yard.
Hundreds of them.
Talking about. So that's when we came down here, that moved and they went into the banquet hall, but you can still hear. they're pouncing around, they're probably spinning in a circle, like, but I think
You get on the chair.
well, you've seen them, they do, they go around like this.
Cool.
They run in circles, yeah. Absolutely right. I would go in there and dance. These guys didn't know that they separate, you know, if they're not acidic, then they might not separate. I thought they were acidic, because I thought I saw some curly.
No, I'm telling you, they were all walking around way too freely. And like they came together. Normally, like when they come together.
Yeah, they come together, they go to separate rooms. So like the Jewish men go to the main banquet hall and the women, they go this way.
We'll
They
have
have
to
their
look at the
party.
video. How were they sitting?
I'll just walk in.
If they were allowed to sit together,
I will.
right? What's the story?
Everybody knows Morning Glory.
No, I'm not doing that.
What's the Nightingale? Nightingale. Have you heard of it? You going to?
Oh, now you know the whole song by yourself? Okay. Okay. Okay.
You missed your cue.
No, I got nervous.
Been happening all day.
We kept hearing like an alarm, like.
They're doing their own recording.
That's it. There's no camera in this whole house.
This.
Has there been anything else that you wanted to talk about? I don't want to drag you guys on, and like I said, we came down here. Oh, so anyway, we were talking with people outside. So I booked this on booking.com. I booked a smoking room because I smoke. I get here, no, there's no smoking room. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have a balcony. Oh, well, the neighbors are gonna, the smoke's gonna go around the corner and it's gonna go in, they're gonna call us.
Share.
Yeah, so the way this is, there's 3 rooms with balconies, 3. And they just built the room, they just put a big giant platform out and they just put a gate between all of us. So like if I'm out on the balcony and my neighbors, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Like, hey man,
What's like a cruise ship?
it's not even like,
Yeah.
like,
But even easier though, I feel like, because I feel like we could like literally balcony hop.
yeah, most places will have like the walls and then your balcony. So at least if you're sitting here, you don't have to look at your neighbor. I was telling the story. Oh,
Outside.
so I go downstairs and I talk to Mark. Mark, I booked a smoking room. I'd like a smoking room. He looks at me. I go, was this a non-smoking hotel? Yeah. Okay, booking.com. Where's my smoking room? So now I have to literally tell him, well, I'm going to smoke in the room because I have to. This isn't even an option. So when the neighbors start complaining about the smoke smell, you just tell them, I'm working on it. We got it. And then I say, you don't come up and get me. Then we find out that he leaves at 12. So now I have to tell him, well, who comes in? She's like, who comes in after? She's like, is he cool? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, so what you got to do, you got to tell him, you got this call for the smoking in room 4, whatever we're in. We got it. Leave me alone. Don't bother me. And I actually was going to smoke in the hallway here just to prove a point. Because
No, I wouldn't because there's kids running around up there.
this, like, you know, like Snoop would always smoke. Okay, I will.
If we were in the conference room that I suggested, I would say, sure, why not?
The conference room that she suggested had puke green walls with nothing else. It was just literally green. At least we gave you, at least we gave you, and she goes, I'm just gonna hang a sheet.
No, it was a tablecloth.
Okay, that's the terrorist videos. They throw the sheet. And I sit here and I go, I am being well treated. They are feeding me 3 times a day. What? I'll just hang a sheet in the back. At least I tried to give you a little stone here.
Upstairs, what are we gonna do?
I used to like to swim. Delirious, we're delirious. You know, it's all day, we're delirious.
Yeah. I'm gonna survive.
Thanks. I say these are normal words. I say, oh boy, yikes. Eek.
No, but
It's a good Batman word.
say yikes the right way.
What do you mean? How do you say it wrong?
Yikes.
What? Wait, I just laughed at her with me. Whistling to come out. Oh, God. Yeah, this is ridiculous. And we are actually serious on investigations. You would never, what?
What?
I can't. Stop doing it. Stop. Oh, God.
No, they probably don't.
Listen.
I know. Try it again. I'm sorry.
Most people don't watch the live, but I do have viewers who go back and watch the whole thing later.
Valerie was watching. She said you're hotter than she expected.
Thank you, Valerie. Do I get the approval now?
Oh my God, please stop.
Oh, all right, guys. So anyway, we've done our best here. We are bringing you we're bringing you a 6-series show called Terror Talk Haunted Legends. We're gonna go to 6 places. About 6 months or so to get it done. You look for it on Amazon. And unless anybody got anything else to say,
No, I think we covered everything there.
good.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Until next
Are
time.
you gonna post the wedding?
What? I'll put the clip of what we saw outside my thing at the end so you can see it.
But we're live, you can't.
Oh, we
put
still need the Starlink thing too. That was.
Oh, yeah, that was the Starlink, the.
Oh, I can throw I think I can edit at the end afterwards, Kim.
Okay.
If not, just look for the podcast. I'll put a link on there and you'll be able to see the stuff. We saw Starlink go over. Mike had no idea what it was. Oh my God, guys, look. Get out here right now. He literally thought the Grays would land. And he's like, oh my God, come here. Everybody I've seen on TikTok and stuff that sees it, it's the exact same reaction. Like, what the?
Yeah, it was street.
It's just a line of, Starlink. So we saw Starlink. That was cool.
I don't even know. I was like, that's love.
I
I'm like, don't come here.
see ya.
Oh, but I think, other than that, until next time, guys, stay safe.
Bye. Should we like talk to each other?
got it.